New Yorker, and I'm so proud of where I'm from. So thank you to everybody in New York City for watching, especially my mom, who has been going around telling everybody to watch the show.
Yes.
She might as well get the real tattooed right here on her forehead. She's like, watch my daughter. If you haven't seen it. So I'm just letting you guys know she's totally
taking credit for it?
Heck yeah, she is.
She's like, I made this one.
She's trying to figure out when she's gonna get a check for all the publicity she's been doing for our show. She's on Facebook like, shade but no shade. She's talking like you, Tamar. She told me the other day, I look a hot mess.
That means your mother's a Tamar.
Yes. So thank you to everybody in New York, and thank you to everyone out there for watching.
Yes.
Major, this is huge.
Yes, okay. Listen, y'all, I gotta tell y'all something because it's something that's near and dear to thine heart. Now, everybody knows that I love me a sizzle, right?
Yes.
In Orlando, a crowd outside of a beauty supply store that was giving out packs of hair, check this out, for a penny. All right?
Wow.
Yes.
What?
Crowd got out of control. The cops had to be called. They called the po-po. Yes. Listen.
Wow.
Okay, so really, getting the situation was if you bought a bundle of hair, which is like $25, $30, you get the other one for a penny. I mean, personally, I'm buying 6 to 10 bundles so I can get 6 to 10 bundles back for a penny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but where did that hair come from? I mean, for a penny, that had to come off a donkey.
No. It's almost like,
There is a horse walking around with a really cold behind.
No, that was quality hair. It came from my people, Lonnie. I completely condone that. I would have bought that.
Because the deal is you buy one, you get one for a penny.
The hair
No, but that was probably cheap hair. I don't know. No.
All of them in the whole store. Don't you see all them people out there trampling each other?
I have a question. What is yakking?
Are you serious?
Yeah, is that the cheap kind or is that the good kind?
Ain't you from New York? You don't know what
Yes,
yakky
I
is?
thought it was the expensive kind.
Girl, get your life. No,
I don't
that's
know
the
what
expensive.
kind.
Expensive is like Brazilian,
All right, so yakky is what you just do your ponytail with.
Yakky is like
don't put heat on
natural
it.
hair texture that, you know, you don't put
But is it real
curling
hair?
iron on her, girl. She'll
Sometimes
melt.
it's synthetic.
So was this synthetic hair?
Looking at the actual hair now, that we look at the bundle and you see it says virgin hair, so that means that it is
good.
real human hair, so it's not from a donkey. Let me correct myself.
Right, because it got a closure in
It
there.
might be from a horse, but no, I'm just kidding.
You guys, I do have to say, I love how weaves do not discriminate. There were black people there, there were white people there.
I was there.
Yes, buying hair.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it doesn't matter whether it was yakky or not. You know, I mean, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna end up using a the yakky. It's a nappy. They tried. Yakky, you know, at some point, you know, of the year, but you always y'all have a hair drawer? Y'all don't have a hair drawer?
I do.
Yes.
I have 4 or 5 hair drawers. Exactly. You stuff her in a hair drawer for a rainy day.
Yes. I'm just saying, before I made good money, I couldn't afford things that actually, like, this is not mine.
Really?
This is not mine, people. My hair's, like, right here. So this, I don't know what it would be, but it's cost more than a penny, and I would have been there dying for that because it's expensive to keep
So
yourself.
you would have been in that line.
Yeah, I would have been the first one.
sure.
I might have been a little pushy, too.
I know you
Really?
would. And I'm gonna tell
I
you
will
why.
push for a deal. Money don't grow on trees, people.
Yeah.
Okay, the hair is expensive. I understand that. But, I mean, I'm not going to get into a fist fight with somebody over some hair.
Not over
Lies.
No.
Do you guys remember when those bridal stores used to have the running of the bride sales?
Yeah.
Bride
Women
villas
went
are people you don't mess
insane.
with.
Yes.
Yes.
There
Is that
were
you, Tamara?
No.
You sure?
No.
Okay.
The dresses were like worth $9,000, but they were on sale for like $299.
What?
Wow.
Yes.
It would be just
I
rows
think it
and
just
rows
shows that America, you know, we want to sell, and there's certain things we
That's
will pay
amazing.
money for. And they always say, in hard times, we're going to always pay for cosmetics, and we're going to pay for alcohol. That's what they always say.
Because they make you
It's an
feel
example.
good. Both
Because
of those
it's
things
priceless.
make you feel good.
It's a priceless feeling to feel good.
What are some of the items that you guys would stand in line for?
Okay, for me, I can't lie. I would have been in that hair sale line.
I know.
with shade.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for me, a pair of shoes, honey, let me tell you something. I'm jumping over hell and hot water for a sale, for some shoes. I don't play that. I would be in line like Black Friday. Like, what's that? Wait a minute, hold up. Don't step on my feet, girl. I was here first. I just went to my car. Don't get your life.
So you would fight for it.
I'm not gonna physically fight because
Okay.
of his face and beat, but no.
Okay.
I'm just saying. But I mean, yeah, I would definitely
Who
argue
you
over-
think would be the tougher crowd, the bridezillas or the people fighting for the hair?
I think the people fighting for the hair.
I think
obviously.
Because the bridezillas are usually skinny. They little skinny women. But, you know, the hair people is a mixture.
No,
it could
but
be
hair
people like
is-
me,
women are-
thin people. We going to fight for the
You're
hair.
saying the bride's been on diets to fit in the dress.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
the brides are hangry. You don't mess with the woman who's
Okay.
hangry.
Oh, that's
They've
true.
been on a diet, and they're focused. That's what their plan has been since the ring is on their finger, and that rock can hurt.
But the hair is for everybody.
That's real.
Whereas brides
I
are
have to
just...
say hair on this one because
Me
I'm
too.
gonna tell you something. I mean, by the time you buy the hair, then get your weave done, you done spend a good $450. I ain't got time for that.
I'm just mad I missed that sale.
Me
If they
too,
ever,
girl.
hey, in Orlando, you ever have another sale, call me. I'll be down there.
You guys
okay?
know that I'm not a fan of shopping. It's too many
Yep.
options, the racks and the
Wait, let's make it different. Not a fan of shopping, but are you a fan of finding a good deal?
Absolutely,
You
but I
can.
don't. Okay, and I actually got convinced. Again, shout out to New York. There's a place called Woodbury Commons that everybody goes to. It's the outlets, right?
Girl.
Okay, so one Thanksgiving, I don't know how I got convinced. I got bamboozled. Somebody pulled the 52 fake out on me and was like,
Yeah.
Adrian, we're gonna go to the outlets on Black Friday right after Thanksgiving. All my cousins, we got in the car and we went.
You got your life.
No, I was fighting people.
What? Oh, Black
there
Friday,
was
yes.
literally buses of your friends
Hey,
Your familia.
They're like this.
at the Ralph Lauren Polo outlet. They were boxing me
Yeah.
for some polos.
Well, let me explain to everybody who don't understand what Woodbury Commons is, okay?
It's
an
fly.
outlet center, but it got every dope designer
Yes.
for like half, 60, 80, sometimes
Literally.
80% off,
Yes,
right?
imagine-
So everything you left outside of the season, you go to Woodbury Commons and get that for.
Yes.
And I'm here for it.
But how
Yes.
serious are the fights getting, Adrian?
No,
Throwing down?
Be
it
real.
was that. Okay, like for instance, there was one lady that kept trying to pull these pants, and I was looking for a specific size and a color,
Right.
but she wouldn't let me through. So once I got through,
Oh my gosh.
I just took all the pants, like I
Right.
wanted all of them, and I took them to a section where nobody was, and I found my size.
And you throw it back on the floor.
I just stuck it out. I just
I
said,
love it.
I'm
That's how
just
I
gonna
go.
take it all
Love
and
it.
find
Yes.
what I need.
Munchkin was doing
My
it.
thing is that I will always come.
Thugging it out.
I will
Thugging it
always
out.
come with the homie that's like my cart security.
Did she say homie?
Yes, she did, girl.
It's got to be a homie because what I mean by that is a homie can be a boy or a girl, but for me it's got to be a man. 'Cause
Is it 1982?
No shade,
Is
but
the
I won't
question.
shop. I won't shop with anybody.
Clueless, rolling with the homies.
I won't be shopping with anybody who's my size because you don't roll with somebody who's your same size.
You
You're not
selfish.
committed.
I would pay money to see Jeannie and her homie
Yep.
fighting in a store, but
Yep.
like,
And I don't
don't
even act
front.
like I know you either. Like if you were like, "Hey, Jeannie, oh my gosh," I'm like, "Adrian, not now. Not
Oh.
now. Watch the cart. I'm going over here."
That is
That's it.
crazy. But don't even front. Like when you see big fights like that, like somebody is really making a scene, isn't it hard not to stop and look? I'm so
Yeah,
nosy.
you're a looker?
That's
I'm
true.
so nosy. I would be standing there like this. You're lucky if I don't take out my iPhone and start videotaping it to send to my whole family what's going on there. But have you ever been out shopping and you see like a random couple arguing, or like, do you guys like avoid it and walk away, or are you standing there like?
I'll stare for a little bit, and then I'll feel like embarrassed for them, and then I'll walk away.
If they make
you
eye
nice.
contact with
because
you.
I'm gonna stay and I'm gonna find out the tee-hee-hee, honey. I'm gonna find out what's wrong, what happened.
You wouldn't speak up though, right?
Okay, one time I did see a couple that was like, this is so embarrassing. At the pharmacy, there was a couple that was arguing over what pregnancy test to buy.
What?
Yes, like, but getting into it, like, that
Like
is
the
not the
brand
one.
name or
We're not
the-
gonna know for sure. And she got so upset that she actually just walked away and left the man in the aisle. And I had been standing there straight up watching the whole thing. But then when it was over and the woman walked away, I was like, oh, Jesus, please don't let him look over at me to start the conversation with me. Like, am I gonna go clear blue at first response? You know, the possibilities are endless.
I have to say, you guys, I'm embarrassed to say this, but it just goes to show how normal my sister T and I are. I've actually been one of those people fighting in public.
Not-
With my sister, though.
What kind of
How
fight?
embar- Oh,
not
like
talking about
argue,
fists.
not fists.
Arguing.
Arguments.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we call fighting. You know?
Tell the whole thing, girl.
Well,
What was
what's so funny is I don't even remember why we were arguing. I just remember it visually.
Right.
Okay.
Our poor neighbors, when my sister and I lived together, we lived together for about 6 years.
Yeah.
You know, my sister and I, we're
Right.
opposites.
Yeah.
So we always got in arguments when we first moved in with each other. All I remember, I'm sorry, Tia, but I have to tell this story. I remember Tia and I were arguing, and I got so mad, I peeled out of my car, and then my sister, like, jumped right on top of the hood, like, no! Don't go anywhere! I'm telling you, yeah. I don't even remember why,
Did
though.
you keep driving?
Of course not.
Oh, you stopped.
Of course I
Wait, I
saw.
would kind of die if I looked out the window.
No, yeah, I saw sister
fighting!
I would be crying.
I'm definitely
I would take that.
Was
I would
this
take that
before
visual
TMZ
and fill it.
existed?
Huh?
This is like before TMZ
Oh, thank
time.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because y'all was real hood back then.
Yes.
That's the read.
Yes. You're just
That is
real
so
fun.
Yes.
I've had
Sisters.
a public fight like that when I caught this is a while back a guy cheating. So I'm trying to leave. He don't want me to leave, but I'm gonna leave anyway. So I get in my car and he does the jump on top.
No.
But I kept
Keep
on going.
going.
He's fine. He's okay. He's all right. I want to say that publicly. He is fine, but he ain't gonna do that no more.
How did he
Yeah.
roll off?
Try that.
Did he just like
He
thump, thump, thump?
went, You know, people fighting in public can be entertaining, but something that happens in public that just isn't funny.
What?
PDA, public displays of affection. My friend just sent me a picture of this couple getting it on at the coffee shop.
What the?
Look at that. The guy's shirt is half off and she sits on his lap. I mean, look at the picture.
That's unacceptable.
That's a lot. I feel like I love seeing couples being affectionate, but when you're showing me how babies are made, that's a lot. That's practically there. I
That
don't need
seems
that
too
much.
much?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a difference between having like endearing affection, you know, like a little. I love putting my hand in Adam's pocket, just like in the butt part.
Right.
You know?
What?
I think it's sweet. I think it's endearing.
you
Like
guys
little
hold
kisses.
hands?
We do. We hold hands, but doing all of that, I think it's just like sloppy to me.
Yes. I really love when I see older people still holding hands.
Right?
Do you guys know? What? Wait. The only reason why she's giving that look is because she's young and she still doesn't hold hands right now.
I don't think muffin tins. You think muffins, right? I'm here to tell you muffin tins are not just for muffins and cupcakes anymore. You heard me. And we're gonna show you how to make 3 easy meals all in the tin. Let's make some muffin tin meals. First, I'm gonna show you how to make a staple breakfast, bacon, eggs, and hash browns portable. These minis are delicious. Okay, so you take your muffin tin, plop hash browns in the cups, and bake at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. Then let them cool, like so. Next, you're gonna grab some bacon and cook it for a few minutes until it's flexible and not raw. You're gonna wrap that piggy around the hash brown cups, and you're gonna I love cracking eggs. You're gonna crack an egg inside. Then you bake that breakfast. It's gonna look like this.
Yeah.
Those look so good.
Okay, let's do the main course muffin style. We're going to amp things up and make spicy shrimp puffs. First, it's going to be good. Grab some ready-made dough, that you can just get out that can. Then you take your mixture of shrimp, mayonnaise, put all that mayonnaise in there to get it nice and creamy. Then you got some cheese, some scallions, some red pepper,
so good, Lonnie.
and some spicy
Yes.
spice.
Oh,
We love
and you
spice.
mix it.
We do.
That looks
Yeah,
good,
get it-
Lonnie.
make sure you mix it up real well. And then you just spoon it like so.
Ooh.
And then to finish it off, you add 1 little shrimp on top.
Oh, for
Or
presentation.
for me, I might add 2 shrimps. So I like,
The presentation is beautiful, Lonnie.
thank you.
That is so easy.
This is so easy. It's so quick. It's so good. And then you just put it in the oven for about 12 minutes. That's what's so great about this. 350, let it bake, and then this is how it comes out. Look at that.
Those look so good. You
This is
stole one from
delicious.
your muffin
I
tin.
stole one, Lonnie.
You got one already, boo-boo?
I got one. These two I'm really a big fan already. Here's another way to make chips and dip if you want to hold them in just one hand. Good finger food. So start with wonton paper like this that you bake for a few minutes. Okay, put them in a tin like this. Then you mix up spinach, mushrooms, garlic, salt and pepper, Parmesan cheese, and cream cheese. You guys like the cheese, right? I do too. Okay, so you mix it up like this, and the last creamy part of this is sour cream as well. A nice good size, just about that much. Mix it together so you get a creamy texture. Then all you do is you spoon it right directly into the wonton cups like so. Bake it for about 15 minutes. You've got amazing bite-sized spinach mushroom dip that you can hold in one hand. Ooh. Right?
She was over 20 26 restaurants, and a bunch of real housewives. Today, she's here to serve up some details about both of our hit shows. Put your hands together for Beverly Hills royalty, Lisa Vanderpump, and Jiggy! You have to go over here and spin the heel. Oh, that's a naughty question.
Oh, but
Wait. Should we cover
wanna
Jiggy's
know.
ears for
Yes,
these?
well,
Okay.
actually, I'm wearing, but I have been married 32 years,
Yeah.
so that gives me a pass.
Right. Yes.
I'm wearing, thank you.
That's amazing.
I'm wearing my big beige iron knickers.
Yes!
You would never know.
I love it.
I would like to say my black lacy thong, but I have to be honest.
Okay, I was so hoping to meet the world famous Gigi Gigolo.
Yes, the
Yes.
sex monster. He comes
Yes.
everywhere.
Do you bring him everywhere? You bring Gigi everywhere?
Well, he likes to go everywhere. I mean, he kind of cries. I do have 7 dogs, but he's the one that really always wants to just follow me.
He's uber yummy. Okay, well, Lisa, with all the drama from last season of Housewives of Beverly Hills.
It wasn't good last season, though.
No, I enjoyed it immensely, really.
I hated it. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
No. They were all over me last season.
Yeah, well, I get that, but just because you're beat. Okay, what made you do another season?
You know what? There was a moment where I thought I just can never
Right.
go back to that because it was so difficult.
Yeah.
But then time's a great healer. And I thought, you know what? I'm going in again. And I'm awfully glad I did because I do think, goosebumps, this is going to be our best season yet.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah,
That was
great.
next to I'm glad you're back.
Yeah.
But there are a couple of them. There's still one that I would happily throttle. But anyway,
Okay. We heard reports of Lisa Rinna. She might be joining the show,
Yes.
and Adrienne Maloof might be returning.
A little bit. she's
Okay.
on. But Lisa Rinna, I'm not allowed to comment on. But if she was on it, I would be really happy about it because she's a great girl. I've known her for years.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
So there goes that.
There goes that.
Lisa, if
Yes.
you could trade lives with any of the other housewives from the other cities, which one would it be?
Well, I have to say, one of the housewives that I've really connected with is Nene. I love her.
We love
We love her.
here at
Yeah,
Louisville.
I really love her because, and I see that she's been through a little bit of what I've been through, but I just really connect with her and I see that she's a lot more sensitive than she really kind of appears to be. But she's a great woman, she's really bright, she's really sharp, and she will always be around. She's one of those people that's here to stay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that. Well, you have branched out and created another reality show called Vanderpump Rules. What would you say is the difference between that show and The Housewives?
Oh, they're vastly different. Obviously, one's very different for me because it follows my kind of business life. But these kids, they're so naughty. I mean, I know, we have a lot of crispy chickens that hit the table without incident. The funny thing is because the restaurants, the nucleus, the hub, they have to come back to it and they have to deal with each other. So therefore, that kind of creates drama. But for the most part, it's off the floor and the restaurant does phenomenally well. But yes, they are a wild and crazy bunch.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here with the beautiful Lisa Vanderpump, and we just finished setting the table with her fabulous new tabletop line. This is gorgeous.
Excited about it, yeah.
So, Lisa, tell us a little bit about this.
Well, I kind of came up with the idea to create a line for my restaurants for like weddings and things like that, and then it kind of got carried away, and here it is, and it's all mix and match. I've tried to make it as affordable as possible, not too expensive. I mean, a couple of pieces are, but it's gorgeous. I'm so happy with it, and it's all mix and match. So yes, you can get it on top.
And you have blinged out wine glasses. It's stunning.
I know, right?
Okay, well, we hear that you are the queen of etiquette, so we want to see how well you know the rules by letting us ask you a few questions in a game that we'd like to call The Real Charm School.
Vanderpump Rules.
Okay. lady.
Your
napkin.
accent, yeah, her accent alone makes me want to like sit up straight.
I know, Lisa.
Right? Oh, so regal.
Do we have to sit up straight, Lisa? If we feel comfortable, do we have to sit like this?
I think you've got to start off like that. If you end up under the table, that's okay too.
Oh, okay. Yes. So, Lisa.
Yes.
I like to start with my greens first. I am going to begin with my salad. Will you please tell me which fork is it correct to eat with? The right smaller one or the left big chunky one?
Well, you always start from the outside working in. So when you sit at a table, so start with the left. The small one.
The small one.
Yes.
Ding, ding. It is
Ooh,
right.
that is the correct answer.
Oh,
I'm gonna skip the salad, and I'm going straight for the LVP sangria. But I don't want to look like a lush, so tell me when I should stop pouring.
drink it from the bottle.
Go for it. Wait, tell me, ready? Okay, but if I was trying to serve for like my guests.
All the way to the
Go
top.
on, keep going. I like that. That's
Okay, right
good.
there?
I think
That's a
almost
good amount?
3/4. Yeah, that's good.
I really like your pour.
I
Me
know.
too.
That's a good pour.
I don't like being in a restaurant where it's like a tiny pour. I feel cheated. In our
Yes.
restaurants, we give a good pour. I like that.
Okay, I ordered the steak special.
Right.
What's the correct way to dig into my meal?
Aha. Okay. Well, you
Oh, I
take
get
the
to help it.
sex monster.
Okay.
So I think, but this is very British,
Okay.
that you have to cut the steak. You push the fork in with your left hand, cut
Okay.
it with the right, pick it up, and then you eat it.
Oh, that's actually wrong. You want to know why, Lisa? Because you did do the British way.
It's quicker. I think we got to
I-
stick with the British.
Let's just go with the British then.
Let's go
How's
with
that?
the British. Here's to that.
Here. I like the way.
Okay, now this is my favorite time of the meal. It's dessert time. And the conversation is going great. Everybody's drinking wine. What happens if you're eating and somebody asks you a question? What do you do?
Well,
Well, for me, like, do you like Kim or Kyle better? No shade.
you swallow. Make sure it's not on your teeth if you
Okay.
can. And then you say neither of them. No, I do. I love them both.
Well, lastly, Lisa, what is the polite way to ask a guest? Are we expecting to dine with Gigolo there?
Oh, well, Jiggy goes everywhere. I think Jiggy's welcome everywhere. I mean, yes. Right? Can you get away with that?
Is
It's
that
just
correct?
I know.
For you, yes.
Make an exception. for
He's
the
dressed
sex
up and he
monster.
looks great, doesn't he?
He looks so cute. He's a cute little baby.
It's time for Real News, where we break down the crazy and off-the-wall news stories that have us saying, oh my God. These are the stories that sometimes slips through the crack of mainstream news, and we at The Real scoop them up. This isn't your run-of-the-mill daytime news. This is Real News. New York Daily News reports that a couple in Wisconsin got frisky after being frisked down and thrown into the back of a cop car. The couple was allegedly arrested for drunk driving and decided to get on it in the cop car on the way to jail. The partners in crime were charged with lewd behavior and disorderly conduct and each received jail time. Now, I hear people get kinky with handcuffs, but this is a whole new level, y'all.
They were already doing it.
Right.
And that's what they were getting arrested for, so they might as well keep their into that freakiness. I'm just saying.
Okay. Fox 6 News in Waukesha, Wisconsin reports an elderly couple that dined at Dunkin' Donuts drove home and discovered the wife's dentures were missing. So the husband drove back the next day, climbed in the dumpster to look for her chompers, and he got stuck.
This is so sad.
It's sad. It took a call to the fire department to get him out, and sadly, no dentures were found.
That's real love at the end of the day.
It is. That's real love.
But how do you get home and not realize you don't have no teeth in your mouth?
Well, they were
How
an
do you
elderly
hold her?
couple,
You
so she
forget
probably, she just
forgot.
forgot.
But wasn't it nice of the firemen to try to help? They were like,
Yeah, that
let's
was nice.
That's why I love me some firemen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you guys, how about this? When most people get an eye infection, they go to the doctor or they get some eye drops, right? But a grandmother in Bosnia has a new solution. According to Daily Mail, 77-year-old Heva Sebic will allegedly lick your eyeball to make things all better. She claims to be helping neighbors and friends with their eye ailments for over 40 years by putting her tongue on their eye.
Oh, I don't like it.
Can you believe that?
But why?
Wow, that's an unfriendly neighbor right there. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't want anyone licking my eyeball.
Does she like stick it in there and like blah, 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 blah.
I don't want
Or
it.
does she just like lick it?
Different techniques for different ailments,
I
girl.
guess so. I just can't believe it. I mean, I like
Come
to
on, let
see
me lick
myself.
it.
Oh
Let me
no,
lick it.
Lonnie. No.
Like, how do you prepare and
Like
get
open
into
it up and just lick it.
And then you see her tongue coming out the eyeball. Oh my gosh! I would die.
I think we need to send somebody to Bosnia and have them try it out.
Yeah.
You, Adrian, you do it.
Adrian can do it.
You do it.
Okay, girls, we've all been there. Your man says or does something and you're not quite sure what it means. You're like, huh? You and your girls may think you've got it figured out, but let's be real, you don't. So today we brought Dante Spencer, a real live man, to help us break the man code once and for all. So it's time for a little manslation. Welcome to the real Dante.
Good to be here.
I'm glad that you're here. All right, so we don't have time for small talk. You're here to give it to us straight, no chaser. Lonnie and I are here in the audience. We're gonna field some questions. We're ready.
Okay, who has a question? Anybody? Hey, girl. Come over here. What's your name? Where you from?
Lindsay, Gaithersburg, Maryland.
And what is your question for Dante?
My question is, I've been dating this guy for a few months, and I kind of told him that I loved him, and he didn't say anything until a few weeks later. How can I tell if he's telling the truth?
I'm gonna be real with you. If he tells you he loves you after you have sex, he's lying. Oh? If he tells you he loves you before you even have sex, he's really lying. Because a guy will tell you what he wants you to hear just so he can get in that candy store.
Wait, but then when is it the truth?
If you guys have been dating for a while and there's enough time to develop that love,
Yes.
then it could be real. But make sure you keep the door closed. I mean, you don't want a bunch of guys running in and out of there. You know, it's like you be a freak in the sheets, not a freak on the streets.
Good to know. Good
Let
to
him
know.
say it first.
Hello, we are matching red lips. All right, so what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Val. I'm from Detroit.
Awesome.
Right.
Representing the D. I love it. All right, what is your question for Dante?
Okay, Dante. I've been seeing a guy for a few months, and I'm a cute, comfy kind of girl. So when I'm at home, I like to wear my shorts, a little T-shirt. I keep it cute. But do guys really care about lingerie? Do my bra and panties have to match?
Yes, we do care. We're visual animals. I mean, look, I got all my wild animals around me. I mean, we are animals. We are visual. We like you to spice it up. But hey, the top can be red and the bottom can be like turquoise, and we're gonna think you're Brazilian or something for the night. So spice it up.
All right.
Okay, who got a question? You. You cute. Come on over here. Oh, I like those pants, girl. All right. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm Tiffany, and I'm from Harlem.
All right.
New York.
Harlem in the house.
What's your question?
My man, he wants to take things slow. What does taking it slow mean?
You want to be honest?
Yes. Sorry, I know it's your question.
I want to take it slow means I'm really not that into you, but I want to keep hitting it. We practice this kind of stuff in the mirror, you know, what to say in the right time.
You practice in the mirror.
Yep. Come on down here, I'll show you.
Get back up there. Wait a minute.
No! You guys!
Wait a minute.
It's just keeping it real.
So, Lonnie, I know we've been going out for a while, and you want to move in. I understand that. It's just in the past, I was really hurt. If we could, just for us, if we could just really take it slow and just give us a little bit more time so we can develop our love and they can grow together. So I really love you, but I don't want to rush into it. So we could take some time, go a little slow for us.